90% of CEOs are over 6 foot tall. 90% of the CEOs in the world of the biggest businesses and companies are over 6 foot tall. Now, being actual good looking and being a good looking person is so important to the way you're treated, to the girls that you can get, to whatever you're trying to attract. If you're whatever you're trying to attract, to get the people that you're trying to attract, to actually get the wife, to get the girlfriend, to actually get the job, to get these things, the way you look is so important. If you got two people walking into a job interview, the first person is looking like a homeless person with scruffy clothes, and the second person has got an iron t-shirt, a shirt, jeans and trousers, he is more likely to get the job just on the way that he looks, just on the way that he presented himself, just by the fact that he presented himself in a more suitable manner. It's the same thing when it comes to the way you look is so important. And it's not about being rich. People have this idea that you need to spend thousands on designer clothes. It's not about being rich. It's about being presentable. It's about taking yourself seriously when it comes to your grooming, when it comes to your haircut, when it comes to your fashion, your style, your clothing. All of these things send a signal to the other person you're trying to attract. Now, it doesn't matter if you're into old money style, you're into a more street urban look, you're into rock star, rock and roll, emo look. It doesn't matter what type of look of clothing you like. As long as it makes you confident and makes you feel happy with the way you look is so important, because looks are extremely important in today's world. Yes, back in the day before the internet and these things, it was a bit different. But now the fact of the internet, social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, people taking pictures every time they go out in a nightclub, you're out with your friends, you're out at the bar, people want to take photos of you, people want to take pictures with you, people want to snap photos. These things are what's important. Having good looks and actually trying to make yourself as attractive as you possibly can is extremely important. This is why after every video I always say make sure to drink water, guys, because water is actually what your body's made of. I think it's like 78% of your body is made up of water. So think about that. The fact if you're not drinking enough water, you're going to look dehydrated, you're going to look tired, you're going to look more ill. Just by drinking enough water will actually make your eyes more white so they're not as red. Getting enough sleep, getting enough of these things, getting enough of vitamins, sunlight, these things are what's actually important. You cannot control your height, you cannot control your race, you can't control if you're white, black, brown or Indian or whatever you are. You cannot control those things, but what you can control is how you present yourself. Actually getting a haircut that suits your face, actually wearing fashion that looks good on you. If you like tattoos and you're really into tattoos, get tattoos that are suitable for your skin type. For example, if you're a lighter person, like a white guy, for example, you can maybe have more tattoos on your arms because you'll be easier to see. Let's say you're a black guy, you can wear more jewelry and accessories like a white silver necklace or something like that, like a white watch on the hand, you know what I'm trying to say? A silver type watch. Look at your skin tone, look at your features and your characteristics, and then base your fashion and base your looks on things that will look good on you, because not everything that looks good on other people. You could have three best friends, they all wear the same t-shirt, it could look good on one person and the other person it could look oversized, and the other person it could look like a tight fit, depending on their body, depending on their build, depending on their height, and these circumstances will determine what clothes look good on certain people. Does that make sense? That's why you can have two people walk in and buy the exact same suit, and one person can look really professional and one person can look sloppy, and it's the exact same piece of clothing. Wearing the designer clothes won't actually elevate your style. Actually, what suits your body type, your frame and your actual structure is what will look better. And this is where people go wrong, is people say, oh, you need money, you need this, you need that. It's the same thing. If an old man buys a Ferrari and a young man buys the same Ferrari, who is going to attract more women? The younger man is going to attract more women, but the same Ferrari is the same car. The car didn't change, the person changed. That's why I always look at your domain of look at what suits you the best, what features make you attractive. For example, with me, I have curly hair. I have naturally curly hair because I'm half Asian, half black. So with that in mind, I use hair products to actually elevate my curls, make my curls stand out more, make my curls more shiny. If you're someone who has straight hair, you can put it to the side, gel it back, put it in the front, make it wavy, whatever makes you think your hair looks the most attractive. Another one you can actually do, which is something that guys do not do, and I'm telling you, this is a secret tip right here. I'm sure you guys got to subscribe. I'm almost at 2K. I'm giving you the source right now. Is when you're on a date with a woman, you can literally ask her, oh, okay, you know what? I'm looking to get a haircut next week. What would you suggest? And then then show her a couple photos, like 5 different photos of dudes that you think like look similar to you, and then say, oh, which one do you like the most? And then let her pick and say, oh, I like this photo. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like literally the girls that you're going on dates with, ask them, say, oh, okay, you know what? Actually take them. This is a key tip right here. Let's say people say about date ideas. Go shopping and literally say to them, go, oh, so I want to buy a new pair of trainers. Which ones do you like? The Jordans, the Nikes, or the Reeboks? Which type of shoes do you like? Do you like the Vans or do you like the Converse? What do you think would look better on me? And now she's going to imagine herself picking the outfit for you. So next time you go on the date with her, you're wearing the outfit that she likes. She's going to be more attracted to you. Bro, this is a key tip. You got to subscribe, man. We're almost at 2K. Let's get it. But yeah, that's a great tip. People don't use this one. People always plan off, oh, I need to get the haircut before the date, this and that. No. You can go on the date and then on the date say to the woman, oh, I'm getting a haircut next week. Or by the way, are you free tomorrow? I'm going to go get a haircut. What type of haircut do you think would suit me? Now she's going to pick which one she likes. She's going to help you out. You know what I'm trying to say? This is what I'm saying. That's a key game right here, is when it comes to women and when it comes to attraction and looks, sometimes what you think looks attractive might not look attractive to other people. Let me repeat that. What you find attractive might not be attractive to other people. This is why it is so important that the woman you date or the job interview you go on, you dress appropriately for that job interview. For example, if you're trying to get a job at a sports company and you're going to be a PE teacher, you're going to be in the gym, you can wear a tracksuit because that's appropriate. You're working in a gym, you're trying to be a personal trainer, you can wear a tracksuit or something like a gym outfit. If you're going in to become a CEO of a company in a multinational, you then want to be in a suit and tie and look appropriate for that business position role. Does that make sense? You got to adapt your outfit and adapt your style depending on the actual look that you're going for. If you're someone who's joining the military and want to have a buzz cut haircut and actually, you know, shave your beard and have a clean look for the army, it's going to be very different if you're into, like, if you like women who like the type of, you know, guys with beards and longer hair and have that Aquaman type look. You know what I'm trying to say? Depending on the scene, depending on what you're trying to go for, you can then adapt your outfit accordingly. That is what it is when it comes to looks. People get wrong is people always think, oh, but this guy looks good with this haircut, so I'll just copy him. Yeah, but that might not look good on you, bro. Do you understand? This is a thing. When it comes to your fashion, your style, your music, your likes and dislikes are going to be different depending on the person, depending on the country, depending on the area, depending on the culture. So always try and adapt your looks depending on what you actually think will make you the most attractive. And that's basically the real key issue right there, is people do not understand. People copy each other or copy what other people are wearing. That's not going to work. Having your own unique style and your own unique presence will make you do so much better in the world. Anyways, guys, my name's Krish. I hope you subscribe. I hope you enjoy my video. Drink water and stay safe.